And if they evolve into a turn to VMAX, there's no point in like starting to transfer stuff because I'm just gonna get a 2-shot anyways, or should be getting a 2-shot anyways, right? So. This video is sponsored by the Pokemon TCG deck building website PokemonCard.io. Are you looking for sealed product and singles? You can find it all on Channel Fireball. Please use my Tailmon affiliate code when checking out to help support my content. Looking for PTGO codes? Potown Store has all the latest sets and promos, instantly delivered to your email. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. If you're from Europe, Millipods Gaming has a wide array of sealed products, singles, and more. You can use Tailmon code when checking out for 5% off. Card Market is Europe's largest online marketplace for Pokemon cards. Whether you're looking for sealed product or singles, vintage or the latest sets, just follow the link in the description to find what you need. Want to show off your love for Tablemon? Check out my 2021 merch. These new hoodies and shirts are available on Amazon. Click on the link in the description to get you. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new day here at Tablemon. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm pretty excited to playing with SPIRITOMB again. It did really well for us in the Players Cup qualifiers, and that's really awesome. Escape Rope is a big inclusion for SPIRITOMB, as we have the ability Building Spite, allowing you to create damage counter on this Pokemon before you attack, and Anguish Cry doing 10 damage plus 30 more for each damage counter on this Pokemon. So the more damage you have, the better, and we have the Cape of Toughness to give ourselves 50 extra HP, going up to 110. Potentially doing 310 damage total, which is great. And then with switches, Bird Keeper, Scoop Up Mets, and the brand new Escape Rope, or re-released Escape Rope rather, it's not brand new, but it is new to the standard format, we can get a ton of switching with the Spike Myth Stadium and get a ton of damage counters on the field. We have the Dende, Crobat, and Oricorio for support, along with Jirachi. We also have Mew to protect our bench from the VMAX Rapid Flow. We have Jinx to help manipulate the damage counters we have in play with Ominous Posture. And finally we have Marshadow to deal with the pesky chaotic spells so that we can play our Spike Myth ourselves. Hiding Energy and the free trade gives you also helps with the damage counter placement, which is always nice. And then we have Research and Boss, of course, as usual. To Ordinary Rod to help recover any Pokemon or energy that we might need for later on. And let's see if we can get some solid wins with SPIRITOMB. SPIRITOMB was one of the decks that got me wins in the Players Cup. I made a recount, I only won 8 out of 50 tournaments, which is definitely on the lower end, I would say. I did get a good amount of finals, but I only won 8 tournaments, which is not a lot, honestly. It's not a lot. Those 8 tournaments were basically half the total points I got in the end. So yeah, it was definitely quite a ride for the 50 keys, 50 decks. Alright, so we do see a level ball. We do see we're up against an Altaria deck, which I imagine we should have a good matchup against, right? We really should. Like, we have better attackers. We're more energy efficient. We'll probably get the first KO. We can potentially manipulate the damage that we don't get KO'd because of the Cape of Toughness, so I think we'll be good. Alright, so I'm gonna try not to play any GXs, though I will put the Crobat. Well, I guess they don't threaten with a boss KO, right? If this is a Souls list, which everyone seems to be playing, then we should be actually perfectly fine. Alright, so I don't think I'll be getting a turn 1 KO, right? Well, there's a chance I could. Actually, there's a chance I could. Okay, so let's bench you, and so we're gonna do this. We're gonna switch, and then we're gonna retreat. So I need 1 more damage counter, and I do get the knockout. So then the question is, because I have Building Spike, so I guess I do Crobat. Yeah, you know what? Let's Crobat. Let's Crobat. I should have grabbed Jinx off of one of these, not gonna lie. I should have absolutely grabbed Jinx. Okay. So I can't grab Jinx. I can actually get the KO now with the 2 switches. However, then a simple peck knocks me out. So I think I'm gonna be patient. I think I'm going to be patient this turn. And the next turn I'll start going crazy, right? But for now, I think I should be patient. Alright, so we'll pass. Yeah, I'm in no like huge rush. Alright, we do see the powerful energies being played. That is a little bit scarier, right? Could mean a knockout for my Jirachi. There's another doll protecting from the escape rope. Crushing Hammer is super annoying. Super annoying. Yeah, that might be the reason I lose this game. Might possibly be because I failed to get energy at some point. So they know I have the escape rope. They don't know I have the switches, so they choose to Snorlax for 1. So they know I have the escape rope, so I have knockout anyways. Alright, so there's a Cape of Toughness. I'm gonna grab that. And then let's go ahead and Building Spite. Go ahead and Building Spite. And I do need the 1 damage counter here. Jirachi gets damaged, that's alright. I could get Marnie, so I'm just gonna evolve into that. I'm not evolve attached to the thing there. Okay, so we get the first knockout, right? Which is always good. Always good. 6-second drops could also make this a little more problematic than it needs to be. We have the escape rope, so escape rope would actually not be great because I would KO myself. So maybe I should have held on to the Cape of Toughness right here. No. Looks like they're gonna go on the aggressive, that's fine. That's exactly what I want, I guess. See the 2 dolls, and we see the speed dive. Okay, so trading 1 for 1, that seems alright to me. That seems alright to me. So I need 2 damage counters only. So I have them now. So I can actually Building Spite and transfer damage around because I need to. Or I could just Building Spite. I don't need to get super fancy here. So you know what? Kind of like the Oricorio here. Just gives me access to more cards. I will need to find the Ordinary Rod from my prizes. Oof, that's actually pretty bad. The fact that I prized an Ordinary Rod is actually really not great. Really not great. Okay. Hopefully I can survive a hit here though. If I can survive a hit, then that's just fantastic. The issue for 130, yeah, that's enough. The issue for me now is that I don't have a Boss's Orders in my hand. That is my biggest concern at the moment. If I get KO'd, and I need my Ordinary Rod to not be in the last 2 prizes. But yeah, not having a boss here really sucks. Really sucks. I am down 1. They do have the 2 dolls, which is annoying. But they choose to immediately send it back. Okay, I will take that. That is a very peculiar decision, not gonna lie. That is even... Oh, because they promoted the damaged doll. So if they had played Birdkeeper, they would have killed their own doll, I guess. Alright, so they find the Altaria, but after we knock out the next Altaria, we should be fine. We should be a-okay. I hope. They KO me, that's fine. That is fine. We did have the powerful energy. That's okay. That is okay. Alright. So I'm not even gonna bother with the Jirachi anymore because I'm just self-damaging over and over. So let's do this energy, let's do the double Cape of Toughness just in case. Let's do the Dance of Tribute. Still no boss. I do have the escape rope and they only have one dude. Right, that's good news. So I'm just gonna go Anguish Cry for the knockout. I could have played Birdkeeper to potentially get closer to a boss. I can dig with Jirachi, right? I can in fact dig with Jirachi. Still have the Ordinary Rod priced, which is not ideal. I guess I have... No, I don't have Sixagon. I was gonna say I had access to Sixagon and Mew, but I definitely do not have access to that. Alright. So there's a Snorlax. I'm okay with a Snorlax being the active. Ooh. Snorlax is now apparently a threat. Crushing Hammer goes away, that's good. Alright. I have Escape Rope, so I'm not scared of Snorlax at this point in time. It could have gone scary, but I'm not scared right now. Munchlax, okay. So now if I play Escape Rope, oof, my opponent will probably promote the Munchlax to save the attachment, and he'll probably put a Twin back, yeah, so that he can start pressuring with the Snorlax. Okay. No boss. I feel like I'm gonna try to get the boss, right? I do have two bosses in the deck. So I'm gonna go ahead and play Escape Rope in case my opponent makes a mistake, right? But my goal here is to find boss. I do need to get a little lucky, I guess. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could dig with the Denny, I guess. Do I want to dig with the Denny? Like, what am I losing? I'm losing switching cards. Okay. I'm gonna scoop up net. I'm gonna try again. Right? I am going to try again. Slightly better odds. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And so I guess I play the Escape Rope in case they make a mistake. No, Escape Rope seems actually really good. Well, but I do have another one. They might not know. They might have not paid attention. I don't know. Alright. So I just go Building Spike, boss, and that's it. Building Spikes. Boss. Yeah. This should seal the game because they don't have an attacker that can KO me next turn. And so I have two Spiritombs for my last two prizes, so I don't need the Ordinary Rod anymore. I don't need the Ordinary Rod. I mean, assuming I'm correct and the Spiritomb survives, right? And if the Spiritomb, if I'm incorrect and the Spiritomb doesn't survive and the next Spiritomb also doesn't survive, then I need Ordinary Rod to just not be my last prize card. That's the one thing I need, for Ordinary Rod to not be my absolute last prize card. If it is, then I've definitely lost the game. If it isn't, then I can still, I should be able to win it. Puts back the Altaria. Yeah, I mean, it's easier to stream a basic Pokemon that attacks for a single energy than a stage 1 that attacks for 2, right? It's as simple as that. And I took the first knockout as well. Alright, so this Marnie might actually give me the next boss. It does not, but it does give me an Escape Rope. So as long as I take a prize, I am fine with that. I don't care what I KO, I just need a KO, and that's the game. I just need to go Escape Rope, attack, and then I might need to find an energy if they find a Crushing Hammer, but it's not the biggest of deals. Because I can just let it change. So there's the Escape Rope, take a prize card, and it should be game over for my opponent. I don't believe they play stadiums, and I also don't need any more damage counters placed, so I can just do this, and then I'll Anguish Cry. Okay, I guess if my opponent plays Tool Scrapper, I lose. Okay, I don't lose because my ordinary rod is my last prize card. Is not my last prize card. So even a tool scrapper wouldn't be game for my opponent. Even the tool scrapper wouldn't be game for my opponent. And yeah, this is what I like sometimes in my competitive mindset of time is always of the essence and you want to save time at regionals and whatnot. Like, I don't understand how you see this board and you still continue to play. Like, I don't know. That's just me personally. I don't understand the appeal of just continuing to click and like, you know, your opponent just beats you next turn, but you still stick around until they finally click. I mean, I guess you can expect a misclick or a disconnect, but it doesn't seem very likely, right? Okay, not bad, not bad. Grueling game against Altaria. Let's find another match. Definitely a grueling game against Altaria right there. Alright, oh, there's 30 minutes for the ladder to run out, so I'm definitely not going to get my second Mewtwo. And I wasn't trying to get it. I have enough Mewtwo's, right? But I'm definitely not going to get 300 ladder points in 30 minutes. Okay, so I do lose the coin flip, which is not a bad thing for Spiritomb. Like, going first allows you to somewhat establish a board, and going second allows you to potentially be aggressive from the very get-go, so neither result is terrible. Based on the coin, we might be up against ADP, but you never know, right? You never know. People are trying to be sneaky here in the ladder for sure. Oof, any basic Pokemon would have been really good here. This hand, I mean, I get a Jirachi start, sure, but having to Stellar Wish for a supporter, like, and then if I get Research, I'm gonna lose the Cape of Toughness. It's pretty meh. And if I don't get a supporter and I just get Spiritomb, like a Quick Ball, then it's just as bad, right? It's actually just as bad. Okay, we're up against Eternatus, actually. Eternatus Weezing, out of all things. Eternatus Weezing, out of all things. Alright. Eternatus. Quick Ball. See the Crobats. So best case scenario, my opponent whiffs an energy, right? And if they see Jirachi, you probably assume Welder before Spiritomb. And imagine you assume Welder before Spiritomb. Okay, not even powering up the coffin. Okay, there's my Spiritomb, nice. Now get me that Research, Jirachi. Get me that Research and we can all be friends. Not quite, but I can't get Crobat or Dedenne. So let's go bench, bench, attach, attach. Okay, I think I'm gonna choose Crobat. Well, never mind. I'm choosing Crobat because I have no other choice. I don't want to play the Escape Rope to draw an extra card, but also to mess with my opponent. Like, maybe there's a universe where I manage to get a kill on the Eternatus if he promotes that, and if he doesn't, then retreating these guys is a little bit harder overall for the deck than that guy because of Scoop of Nets. Right, give me Stadium. Nope, no Stadium or Rooney. So let's go back into Jirachi and then we'll decide what we grab off the level ball. Okay, so now I am dead drawing. And I still don't have a supporter. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Alright, so Building Spite. Building Spite, and then I'll switch into a Jirachi. And okay, I have the Research for next turn. I don't think I can grab the Spike Myth unless no. Like if I grab the Spike Myth, I have to switch into Neo. Which, meh, it's not terrible. No, I'll guarantee the research. I think that's better. I think that's actually better. Right. And if they evolve into a turn to VMAX, there's no point in like starting to transfer stuff because I'm just gonna get a 2-shot anyways, or should be getting a 2-shot anyways, right? So, all right. Finding a Oricorio would be nice. If you get Marnie, well, so be it. Not much I can do about that. Our precious research will go to the bottom of the deck. There's a Weezing, so I have to like. I'm usually the type of person that forgets that I can't establish, right? Or that forgets about the abilities. Yeah, and my opponent chooses to power up Weezing, which I was sort of expecting. So I'm glad I chose a research, because if I had grabbed a stadium, then I wouldn't be able to establish this turn. Well, jeez. Weezing plus Marnie was probably worst case scenario. 4 damage counters. Of course. This is terrible. This is actually terrible, because I can't Stellar Wish. I can't... Yeah, of course I'm dead drawing, dude. Of course I'm dead drawing. So what's the purpose of saving Jirachi? I kind of need that Weezing out of here. Oh, this is so bad, dude. This is so bad. That was my opponent's perfect turn on top of my dead draw with Marnie, right? On top of my dead draw with Marnie. So 4 damage counters in between turns doesn't knock me out. So if he chooses to poison me, then I just take the knockout. That would be best case scenario. And if my Spiritomb dies, then I get ability. So win-win, but that stupid Weezing is like the one perfect counter that the deck has. And he managed to set it up perfectly with the Marnie, right? If it wasn't for the Marnie, it would have been fine. But it had to be with the Marnie. Yeah. Dread and a Rooney. Alright. And I rely on Oricorio as well, because I don't have to then it. So everything's just not looking great. And now opponent can go boss KO as well. And I'm still dead drawing. Dude, what the heck, man? What the heck, dude? Well, there's a Spike Myth. I think I need it, right? I need to do some damage. I'm not winning this game. That turn 2 was just way too oppressive for me. Way too oppressive. Alright, so that. And then we'll go Anguish Cry for very little. Now I need 8 damage counters on this Spiritomb to even have a chance at winning this game. And now they can knock me out with Weezing and the game's over. If they knock me out with Weezing, the game is absolutely over. Absolutely over. And they can, right? Yep, that's exactly what they're doing. Well, I guess I can escape rope out of the Weezing. But like pulling off a knockout with boss, there's no way. Because I don't even get KO'd in between turns. I mean, on my opponent's turn, it's between turns or during Pokemon checkup, so Oricorio doesn't even work. Oricorio doesn't even work. Yeah, this game's over. Like, too bad I managed to go up against the one counter to this deck that Eternatus has. The literal one counter that the deck has. Okay, so I'll do both. Yeah, I don't think there's a way for me to win here. So I'll switch here. And then I'll switch back, just to make the best use out of the switches I already had. Like, nothing changed other than now Spiritomb has 5 damage counters, right? Yeah, I didn't find the thing. Yeah, it's over. I didn't find the thing. I can't take a knockout here, and even if I could, I just don't have a good enough board to win this thing. Alright, that Weezing was too powerful. Best counter that my opponent could have run in his deck, and just so happens to get paired up against me, right? Whilst I dead draw for the Marnie. So many things that happen that go wrong, but it's okay. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this SPIRITOMB gameplay, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Bye!